To get into more depressing news.
Deontay, the Bronze Bomber,
Bomb
Squad. There were bombs thrown on Saturday, none by him. Ends up being knocked out in the 5th round by Zhilei Zhang, who spun him around with a little shovel hook. Ends up landing another bomb of a right to put him down.
I mean, if Deontay Wilder threw bombs that night, they were like Brendan Schwab's comedy. They were non-existent.
Yeah, he bombed all right. Yeah. Anyways,
sorry, Brendan.
Yeah, he actually landed 1.3, or what's the number? What's his IMDb score for his comedy special? 1.4. He landed 1.4 strikes around Deontay Wilder.
That sounds like a realistic number with how the fight looked.
And you know what the most heartbreaking part of it too?
By the way, you know what that knockout reminded me of?
What?
The DC and Jones one where DC spins.
Oh, that's a good pick. I saw some people who were like, why'd he spin around? I'm like, dude, he was fucking rocked.
He was concussed?
Dude, he thought he was in fucking LA fighting. What do you mean, dude? But yeah, Wilder, in that 5th round too, he came out landing some bombs too. I don't want to say he rocked Zhilei Zhang, but he landed some fucking flush right hands, and you're like, oh shit, Wilder might be bad. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
You're like,
it was so sad. It was probably, dude, by the way, in recent time, like, as far as like a big time boxer losing and the way, like, Loma losing was sad, against Devin Haney, but it was a close fight. But
it's like, dude.
But Deontay Wilder losing like that was just, it felt like I lost a friend.
Well, we are losing a friend because that's more than likely going to be Deontay Wilder.
Josh, it felt like the end of Rogue One. I knew I wasn't going to see them again.
We can't talk about Rogue One for the second week in a row. We can't spend any more time on it.
Shut the fuck up. It felt like the end of Rogue One because I knew I wasn't going to see them again. And there's a good chance, actually, I already know that I'll never see that Deontay Wilder again.
I know, dude.
That's why I'm bringing up Rogue One.
I know.
That's why I'm being passionate. That's why.
I agree. Hey, man.
Don't make me have a Kanye moment on our fucking podcast. Which, by the way, Kanye went crazy on Twitter. We'll have to talk about that after the show.
Anyways. So, yeah, man. Deontay said going into the fight, just got to redirect it.
I was about to say, but I had to hold it back.
Just to redirect it. Deontay said that he was going to retire if he lost. And he didn't just lose. He got annihilated in there. He has not retired officially. He didn't say anything, actually. Didn't attend the post-fight press conference. Didn't post on social media. But his mom came out and was like, Deontay, like, you had a great career. You have to hang it up. And I'm like, dude, if your mom's telling you to retire.
Dude, shout out mom.
Which, by the way, I mean this genuinely. Retire, dude. Like, it's not even like a sad thing. Like, he went out on his fucking shield.
He made fuck you money.
He
took care of his daughter.
All-time great. 10 title. You know, like the people who talk shit about Deontay Wilder. You know how many fucking guys have defended a title 10 times? Very few guys throughout boxing heavyweight history.
Do you know a number? Can you drop a number?
No, but it's a very exclusive club.
Well, kind of to talk about Deontay's career. Guy who hadn't been boxing that long, made it to the Olympics, won a bronze medal, ended up getting to a title picture in boxing, won a title, defended the title, ended up being in some of the biggest boxing matches of our generation, of maybe even all time at this point. On top of that, kind of reviving American boxing, I think, to an extent, and heavyweight American boxing. And even, like, if I'm being honest, Josh, I remember that year that Canelo fought Gennady. I can't remember if it was the first, second fight. And then the Tyson Fury Deontay Wilder fight happens not too long after.
2018 then. Yeah.
Those years right there, I was like, boxing's fucking back.
Yeah, I agree with you. That, especially that,
and it took a little bit to get there, but it's fucking back.
It did take a lot of time, but I really do think that I do the same thing, dude. I look at that first Wilder Fury fight as the start of American heavyweight boxing becoming a thing again. And not even just American heavyweight boxing, kind of like boxing as a whole. Because we had a couple of years there where, like, the end of Floyd's career, after that Floyd Manny fight in 2015, there were like 3 or 4 years there where nobody gave a fuck.
We were in limbo.
And we had the Conor Floyd fight, but that was more of an exhibition than anything.
Yeah.
And we had, as far as like serious boxing, it was just kind of like a really big hole in the sport outside of Canelo and Floyd.
That was like modern day Inoki versus Ali, really.
Yeah. It was, yeah. But
better, but you know.
Wilder Fury, man, such an incredible rivalry. And I really think that rivalry took whatever prime they both had, especially that third fight where they both got knocked down 2-3 times each. And they were both willing to die out there.
It's kind of crazy, getting hit in the head is not good for you.
No, it's not. But look, dude, hell of a career for Deontay Wilder. If he never fights again, all-time great. I'd love to, if he takes one more fight, who do you want to see him fight? I don't want to see Joshua. I'm past that. I think I know who you're going to say, so go ahead and say it.
Francis Ngannou.
Yeah, I agree.
But it's
yeah.
because it's the two biggest power punchers of all time in both respective sports in recent time. How could you not want to see it?
Exactly. And even though they both lost in horrific fashion,
It kind of makes sense right now, actually, for them to box. It sounds kind of wild, but
yeah, it does make a lot of sense.
one coming off 2, which I mean, I know he's 0-2, but
Which, I mean, technically 0-2. I think a lot of people thought he won that Fury
he's
fight.
he might be 1-1 in our hearts.
Yeah, exactly. So I wouldn't have an issue with it, but outside of that, I don't want to see Deontay Wilder fight anymore.
Yeah, I don't think you should ever probably get any other.
As far as any actual contenders. But if a fun fight with Ngannou comes out, let's do it.
Why not? So be it.
Yeah.